I want to go stay on race real quick. So when we talk about diversity and inclusion, when we look at some of the things that are changing, when we talk about Dr. Seuss, right now everybody wants to get rid of Dr. Seuss. And it's not us that wants to get rid of Dr. Seuss. It's Dr. Seuss's own people. It's his company that's saying we want to get rid of these 6 books that don't sell. Nobody bought in years. We don't know the titles of them. They weren't making any money from them. He doesn't have any living relatives, so there's no loss, and they're taking these books off of publication. How does this help us? How does that help? How do we lose Uncle Ben and lose Mammy? What's her name?
Aunt Jemima.
She's a Mammy, Aunt Jemima. Now we've lost her. What benefit did I get from that? I didn't care about her in the first place.
Yeah, no, Brandon, you bring up a good point, because I think that we have these situations where people are, you're not mad, you're not upset and trying to change, as you said earlier, change the policies on things that matter. Like, for instance, the Emmett Till anti-lynching bill that's just has not moved. Like, you're not caring about that, but you are focused on Dr. Seuss and Uncle Ben's rice. Like, that does not connect for me. It will connect for me and impact my life, the life of my husband, whomever he is out there that is soon forthcoming, praise the Lord, and my children. And my friends, that's going to impact me. But whether or not my rice in my cabinet, and I know that, not to dismiss anyone that has a deeper knowledge and revelation on various things. So I'm not trying to minimize the fact of putting a Black man on the cover of a rice box, or putting a woman, Aunt Jemima, who's represented Mammy, of a time in our culture when there was oppression, and putting our faces on the image is what sold for you from a food aspect. So I'm not trying to minimize that. But in this present moment in time, did I ask you to go change that? Was I offended by that? I don't know. Nobody asked me. But I am offended when you're choosing not to pass policies that can actually save the life of my friends, my family, and myself. When I'm walking, and wondering, and when I see police or people in my neighborhood, I'm looking like, okay, let me make sure Daisy cool, make sure I'm not moving, all that stuff. That's what you're not fixing. What is Aunt Jemima on the box? Because I got something in my cabinet. Make my pancakes in the morning. That's not what's affecting me right now. And so once again, not to offend anyone who was really feeling like that's a good move, but it's like the deeper aspect of what is really going to change our life right now. Is that going to change my life that Aunt Jemima is no longer on the box? Or it's changed the name. I think they changed it now to Pearl something company. So, yeah.